It's round one of one of the most supercharged heavyweight contests for ages. The dark trunks, Brian London, the champion. Henry Cooper, a shade taller, first to lead with that left hand that knocked out London, 1956 in the first round, 2 minutes 35 seconds. At home already, it's rapier like that left hand. Watch Cooper's left hand. It's the hand that could win him the fight against the champion and the championships. Three lovely left jabs there by Cooper. And the hook. And the hook. Watch for the hook at the body that time. Is going to pull down those left hands with the right hand. He's pulled a couple of them down. Tremendous amount of tension here at Earl's Court. 18,000 people. London seeming disdainful of these left hooks to the body. People expecting London to crowd Cooper here, but so far no sign of it. Again, those left hands from Cooper. First real lead from London, that left hand. Just under a minute to go in this first round. A nice left jab from London that time. Keeping his chin well protected, he hopes. London shoves Cooper contemptuously away that time. Puzzled here by the lack of reply from London. Coming up to the end of this first round, it's Cooper who's doing most of the landing by far with his left hand. And I think puzzled because he's landing so easily. Two. The champion in the darker trunks looks as if he's intended to hot it up a bit in this round. Leads with the right hand and finds Cooper's chin. Tremendously speedy left jabs by Cooper with his back to us now, the taller challenger. A lovely right hand by Cooper, but London bulldozes in there. But believe you me, that was a lovely, short, crisp right hand by Cooper, whose nose is bleeding now. London supremely fit and lands with a tremendous left hand on Cooper's mouth. A little of the coolness, I think, gone from Cooper here. Halfway through round two. London tries again with the right hand. Cooper is back to us now, retreating. A lovely right cross by London, right on Cooper's chin. Cooper's looking a bit bothered to me now. Hooks very nicely to London's chin, into the body. Cooper going all out now. Lefts and rights to the body and a nice cross to the chin. London pushes him away and snorts. These punches don't hurt, he seems to say, but I doubt it. Lead again. Cooper leading with that right hand. Third time in this round. Blood speckling over both boxers now. Cooper lands again with that left hand. London crouching for a killer punch here. And Cooper sees it. Those left-hand jabs again takes him right out of potential trouble. Two superbly fit boxers. London crowding Cooper. Feints to the head, but slams it into the ribs. Stop the bleeding of Cooper's nose. For how long, I don't know. It depends on London. Cooper's left jabs just don't seem to be bothering London at this stage. Getting plenty of them home, but London just shrugs away and comes in. London, dark trunks. Cooper, very nice. Another nice right hand. He's hurt London with that. Trying to straighten him up. Yes, he's getting London lefts and rights to the chin. He's hurt London there for sure, but London doesn't show it. He comes right back. London, the champion, flat-footed, crowding with those right-hand leads and left hooks to the head. London halfway across the ring, defending his British and Empire heavyweight titles. Each round, London becomes more aggressive. London probably acting on instructions from his corner now to put a bit more pressure on. I'd say he's behind with all these left jabs of Cooper's and left hooks. Oh, that right hand of London misses, and he takes a lot of punishment for missing. Blood on London's chest. Don't know where it's come from. Tremendous right hand by London in that exchange. Cooper's left eye looks a little closed up to me. London's nose is bleeding now. Those left hands, they're pumping the claret. There's that hook from Cooper. This is really a rough battle. Nice punch by London, a hurtful one. Nice right hand there by Cooper, and a left hook. And it seems to take no effect on London. He must be really trained to the inch here. He's taken some real cracker punches and just shown no effect at all. Keeps coming forward there like a tank. Don't like the look of Cooper's left eye. Coming in now with a barrage we expected earlier on. Both hands. And immediately Cooper's nose begins to bleed again, and Cooper continues to back away. Ah, is this the London we've been waiting for? The two-fisted Crowder. Looks like it. He's got to crowd Cooper if he's got to stop the damage from that left hand. Tremendous uppercut by London. Oh, Cooper misses badly. Falls more than a punch. The punch came around the back of his head. This will give London new heart. London's really crowding him now. Nice right hand by Cooper. Another right hand. He's going a bit berserk, but he caught him. He caught the champion. But again, this Iron Man from Blackpool shows no effect whatsoever. Oh, what a right hand from the champion. That hurt Cooper. Tries again, but misses. Right to the ribs by the champion. Cooper gasped from that one. Half a minute to go, round 5. A nice swinging right hand from London. Putting on every ounce of pressure he's got. Cooper's face looks like a mess here. End of round 5. Round 6 of a 50-round contest, and London comes crashing in. He catches Cooper very heavily on the chin. London going all out now, two-fisted, not minding what Cooper throws at him, coming in to get at that chin of Cooper's. Or the eye. A hook put inside of the glove there from Cooper. There wasn't his real good, strong left hook. Almost on target that time as Cooper hooked London, but just not quite. Nose bleeding again. Not quite. London trying to get set for an attack here. Cooper knows it, jabs out the left hand. Talking to Brian London for shoving his man way with the inside of the heat of the glove. And of round 6. 7th round. Again, London's first into the attack here. Taking it easy in the opening rounds, but not anymore. Thinks he doesn't matter how wild 20 of them are if one gets home. A cut underneath Cooper's left eye now, bleeding very badly. Immediately as we saw that, London landed with another right hand in the cut. Under, fortunately under, it's important in this that it is under Cooper's eye. London going for that eye now. Blood spattering over the ring and over both boxes every time London lands. Cooper really looks a mess now. Nose bleeding, cut under the left eye, and a cut appearing under the right eye. And the left eye beginning to close up. London, for all the left hands he's taken, comparatively unmarked. Getting more confident every second of the round, every second of the fight. Just over 1 minute to go, round 7. looks as if he'd been hit by a very large piece of Blackpool rock. The champion, Brian London, in dark trunks. Hooking with the left hand, and although he grunts and groans with it, it doesn't seem to have the explosion that it had in the first round, the first 2 or 3 rounds. London absolutely the acme of fitness here, taking any punch that Cooper cares to throw, and hardly halting in his ponderous move forward. And this could well be the deciding round. Brian London, British and Empire champion. Dark trunks. Cooper, the tall challenger. Bleeding stopped for the moment. London all out to finish it now. Two-fisted. Crunching in with those right-hand punches. Not quite on target. London bustling, so Cooper can't get set for it anyway. Cut under Cooper's left eye, bleeding again. London really pounding it now around Cooper's face. Really roughing it up for Cooper here now. Face all red and raw again. Tremendous punches. Head on there, both of them. Now Cooper, new set of fire. He got home with a couple there, and he feels he may be able to push on with it. But London doesn't seem bothered by it. Cooper still has it in him to do it. 1 minute to go, round 8. London back to us now, swinging around to the left to picture. Referee now speaking to London, mixture of cheers and boos. Cooper hooks him well, Cooper bleeding badly, but full of fire, full of fight. Going quite wild here now with less than half a minute to go. Cooper boxing back well. London crowd give him a great cheer. Just 10 seconds to go. Cooper's right eye underneath beginning to trickle a red stream as well. And last punch by Cooper, left right on the chin, and the crowd are on fire again. Really on their toes here, Earl's Court, and London again comes in two-fisted. The impatient, bustling, angry London wants to finish this inside the distance. Some sign there of Cooper's left hand again. Yes, there it is. left hook by London to the body. Cooper's left hand again. Some polite applause from those who like the left hand boxing style. He's remembered what he remembered in the earlier rounds, now that the left hand could win him the fight. He's got the speed left and the power. London looks by far the stronger of the two and less tired. Boxing very well in this round 9 with just over a minute to go. For the first time for several rounds now, Cooper is a shade near dominating the round. Cooler, more relaxed, and using a left hand to great advantage. This is certainly a revival as far as Cooper's concerned. London so far not able to get past that left hand. Perhaps he feels he's taking a breather this round. Every time Cooper lands a left hand, it's like pressing a button and the crowd yell. Certainly paid off handsome dividends. Cooper's face looks better off than it has for the last 5 rounds. Of a contest, most people though would never go beyond 6. Brian London, Docker Trunks, British and Empire champion, first in to land on the challenger, Henry Cooper. Again, he's been told, bustle Cooper out of using that left hand. Nice left hand by Cooper, just a little with the inside of the glove. Cooper's a boxer who's pulled plenty of fight before now out of the bag when he looked like he was tired and beaten. A new confidence coming to Cooper here, and that left hand of his, he's still found it and still with it. A slight cut over Cooper's right eye, I think. Or a blotch at any rate. A cut under London's right eye. London's got a cut under the right eye now. You want to be careful now. Cooper's got a box. Brian London, tremendous fighter, is dangerous. He's taking a lot of left hands. His eye seems quite badly cut. Want to turn up. The 18,000 crowd here going wild with excitement. Less than a minute to go, round 10. This could go anyway. Cooper jabbing out with a new Bellingham confidence. Almost for the first time, London went back on his heels there. Somewhere behind that mask, Henry Cooper, I think, is smiling. Tremendous left hands, less than half a minute to go, round 10. What a scrap this turning out to be. 11, I don't think there's a man in the hall could say who's going to be the British and Empire heavyweight champion at the end of this scrap. The champion in the dark trunks lands with a tremendous right hand. Done a great job on London's eye. No sign of blood now. No sign of a cut even. London's got to find the answer to that left hand, get underneath it or around it, or get in before it starts traveling. Cooper seems tireless with the left hand. It's a shade slower, but there's still a lot of steam in it. London getting set again, and Cooper sees it. A nice hook. High up, though. High up on that damaged eye. Oh, a bad cut under Cooper's right eye. Streaming blood now. Looking so dangerous all the time, trying to launch that attack. Cooper stabbing away. London's right eye looks very, very bad to me. The end of round 11. Round 12, both in bad shape with cut eyes. And Cooper's right eye, I think, is every bit as bad as London's. Let's hope it's not decided on cut eyes anyhow, because it's a whale of a scrap. That left hook of Cooper sent the Vaseline skimming off London's eye. It's bleeding again. London's eye bleeding again. Cooper left hand again, punching it up on the cash register. London looks to me he's going to get quite desperate now and try for an all-out finish, because he must know that eye of his is quite bad. Two tremendously fit boxers here. Nice left hook there by Cooper. It hurt London. Just cannot get past that left hand. End of round 12. And I bet the referee will examine London's eye. Round 13. Ryan London, the champion. Dark trunks, trying to get past that left hand of Cooper, the challenger. A new confident Cooper, this round 13. Doesn't seem to have the steam left now to mount one of his all-out crowding, bursting attacks. There's that left hand again. And there's the bell. End of round 13. Two tired fighters go to their corners. Round 14, 2 rounds to go. London touched gloves. Either he thinks it's the last round or he means it's the last round for you, Cooper. I don't know. Slowing up here, but the Cooper left hand is still dominating. London's lost his gum shield. desperately trying to get going here. Every time he gets set and lights the fuse, out comes a left hand. Chopping rabbit punch against the rules. I don't think for any minute that London meant to do that. He just was eager to get cracking in there. Chomping at the bit here, but just can't really get going on Cooper. No, he thinks it's the end of the fight. It's not the end of the fight. London thinks it's the end of the fight, but it's not. Now it really is the last round. The end of the last one, Cooper had his hand held up by London. It's very ironical now if London did pull something out of the bag and win. I just wonder how London feels now, thinking it was the end of 14, letting all those tense muscles of his sag and relaxation, and then got to send out messages to them to tense up again and get ready to fight one more round. Is just thinning out slightly here because both boys are naturally tired. It's been a really ding-dong scrap. And a punishing one. Half a minute to go, round 15. Cooper back in command. Cool. Jabbing out the left hand when any sign of an attack threatens from London. The champion tired, but game and tough and strong. 10 seconds to go. London can't pull it out of the bag now. The crowd beginning to head up, waiting for the bell and the result. Referee Ike Powell is in Cooper's corner, so he's presumably waiting for Cooper. I think everyone knows that it's got to be Cooper. Yes, it is. Henry Cooper of Bellingham is the new British and Empire heavyweight champion. And what a scrap it was. No one can say he's the champion the easy way. But probably the toughest rounds he's ever fought in his professional career. 15 really tough scraps. Twin brother Jim gets in to congratulate him, and all the camp followers are climbing into the ring now. Brian London alone in his corner.
Well, congratulations, Henry, after a wonderful fight. How do you think it went?
Well, he was a very strong boy. As I say, I was very confident all the way through. He shook me a couple of times, as I say, my head cleared very quickly. And I've got to thank my manager, my trainer, Georgie Page and Danny Holland. It was a team. I couldn't have done it without them. It was a team event, so I've got to just say thank you to all of them.
Did it worry you that you didn't do a repeat of your first meeting and knock him out in the first round?
No, it didn't. As I said, I didn't go in for a quick win. I was prepared to go the full 15 rounds. I had trained for 15 rounds. Yeah.
Now, what about the cut? Did that, when they came up?
No, they didn't bother me at all. Every time I come back to the corner, they told me that there was nothing serious, just keep boxing as I was, so that's what I've done. So,
well, certainly Danny Holland did a wonderful job in the corner, didn't he?
Yes, he certainly he works well on our cuts.
Yes,
very nice.
Were you worried at all about them that the referee might stop it when Ike Powell came over?
No, because as I say, my cornermen told me it wasn't serious.
Yeah.
As I say, I don't worry over the cussing. I'll let me cornermen worry over him now.
You were quite ready to go on.
Yeah, sort of, yes, I say.
Well, your confidence suddenly sort of seemed to come back in the 8th or 9th round. That's when you suddenly really got fully on
Yes,
track.
well, I got my second win back then, you know, and as I say, I felt good.
Well,
I
now,
trained well.
let's move on to future things. Henry, what's next? Johansson was here tonight. Would you like to
Yes.
repeat with him?
Well, as I say, I leave all that side up to my manager. He does all the matchmaking. If he says fight Patterson, I'll fight Patterson. If he says fight Ingemar Johansson, I'll fight Johansson.
Well, you did a good job of fighting tonight, so let's turn now to Jim Wiggs. Jim, look into the camera. As they say.
No.
What went wrong, Brian?
Nothing went wrong. The lad boxed beautifully, he boxed superb, he well licked me, and I say good luck to Henry Cooper. I hope he gets a fight with Floyd Patterson and he wins the world heavyweight title. He's a credit to British boxing.
Well, it's a very fine and sporting statement, Brian.
Yes.
What about your hand? Everybody seems to think your right hand went early on.
No excuse with my hand. I hurt my hand in the 3rd round, but that has got nothing to do with the fight.
But you couldn't use it after that.
I couldn't use it, but even if I could have used it, he still would have let me.
Well, Brian, it's a very fine and sporting statement. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'll have a rest, and then I'll learn how to the other way out of the left hand.
Very nice thing of you to say, Brian.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.